New moon in the nakshatra of Mula on December 18, December 19. Mula Nakshatra is ruled by Nritti, the goddess of destruction. Mula is the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Now, this Nritti, the goddess of dissolution, goddess of destruction, she has the power that's known as Bharana Shakti. So this nakshatra has the Shakti that is Bharana Shakti. Bharana Shakti is the power to break, to destroy, to uproot, so that the truth can emerge. So it cuts away all the negative energy. It destroys anything that's not needed. So when Sun is in Mula Nakshatra, it's the uprooting of our ego, our illusion. When Moon goes to Mula Nakshatra, it's the emotional karma that gets uprooted. So we burn off all the negative karma. And when Mars goes to Mula Nakshatra, actually Mars is also going to be there along with Sun and the Moon. So we have Sun and Moon and Mars, all three in the Mula Nakshatra. So when Mars goes to Mula Nakshatra, is the warrior of destruction, complete annihilation of the negative energy, and the truth is it emerges. Now that's the power, that's the Shakti, that's the energy of this upcoming new moon. What is new moon in general? So every new moon, the moon and the sun are on top of each other. So the mind withdraws. The mind, the external mind, does not have any light of its own. So the best thing for us to do, any new moon, is to go within. Not to have anything, not to socialize or even plan any major projects, do any external work, but go within, do more spiritual work, do sadhana. But when a new moon is happening in such a powerful nakshatra, then it forces us to uproot any negativity. It forces us to go within, and it's very fierce because it's joined, Sun and Moon are joined by Mars as well. So what happens on a new moon? The Sun and Moon are together. So our mind is naturally aligned with our soul. There's no monkey mind. See, monkey mind is a concept of full moon. When the moon is full, it's opposite the sun. So it's the brightest. It's out there. It wants to do its thing. So that's why we see on a full moon, there's lots of accidents, mental, people are not stable. They're just, it's like the overflow of emotions. Whereas new moon is withdrawal. It's going within, letting go, essentially letting go of our mind. And that's why also on new moon, there is a lot of activity. These negative forces are active. And we got to do lots and lots of sadhana. The other thing is new moon, ancestors are also active. They say the ancestors visit the earth every Amavasya. The Amavasya belongs to the Pitris, the ancestors. So ancestral worship is very powerful. So every new moon has a different energy. So this one is a Mula. So we'll discuss all of the 12 signs based on your moon sign. So the new moon, you want to see depending on your moon sign. So wherever your moon is placed, see which house, from that house, see which house the new moon is taking place. That'll give you results based on that. So let's discuss all of the 12 signs. First of all, Aries moon sign. For Aries, this new moon is taking place in your 9th house. So that means there may be some release of outdated teachings. This is the time you may actually rethink your belief system, your philosophy. And this is the time where you will let go of any dogma, maybe release any connection with the teachers or gurus that's not serving you. And there may be a new spiritual path that begins for you. You will rethink your dharma, your spiritual path, your direction. Now avoid long distance travels. Avoid any confrontation with the gurus, with the teachers, or with your father also. And also, this is the period, this is the time you want to rediscover your spiritual path, but also more within yourself, not through discussions, so not through guidance or coaching, but going within. So deep meditation. So you may have to let go of certain things. You may have to release. There may be ending of some sort. Surrender. So surrendering. Now, there may be a lot of confusion about your spiritual path, and you just need to surrender and let go and go within. The answers will come to you. But this new moon will transform your spiritual belief system. Next is Taurus moon sign. This new moon will be taking place in your 8th house. Huge transformation. some hidden things will come to surface. Some secrets will be revealed. Eighth house is all the hidden things. It's the dark, deep secrets of the universe. So those will be revealed to you. This is actually this is really powerful couple of days for you to go within deep meditation. Go as deep as you can and be fearless. There may be fear because eighth house is dark. It's like the bottom of the ocean. So there's darkness. There may be fear. But this new moon, along with the power of Mars giving support to the sun and the moon, so you'll have all the energy and the courage to take action and go within and discover the pearls of wisdom, secrets of universe. There may be some things related to financial entanglements, issues with inheritance or money, other people's money. Stay clear from any disputes or anything related to unethical behavior related to finances or handling other people's money. Be very ethical. Do lots of puja, lots of mantras, maybe a yagya homa, but you may need to let go of jealousy and fear and secrecy and dependency on other people. So this is the time of release and change and transformation for you. Then we have Gemini moon sign. So if your moon is in Gemini, this new moon Amavasya will be taking place in your 7th house. There may be a pause or a reset in your relationships. Some karmic issues may come to surface from the past or from the past lives. So avoid any confrontation, any dispute with your partner. So wait for clarity. If you are confused in your relationship, just wait. Give it some time. And definitely do not get into any new relationships these few days, or at least couple of days. Okay? Your partnership or your partner may reveal the truth. So you may discover something, some secrets about your relationship. So if there are any unhealthy attachments, those will dissolve. If there are any unrealistic expectations, those will also be dissolved. So you got to just go within and do a lot of introspection for your relationships. Next is Cancer moon sign. For Cancer moon sign, this new moon will be taking place in the sign of Sagittarius in Mula Nakshatra. That is your 6th house. Okay? So a lot of old habits may dissolve. Some of the health issues, health concerns, or your understanding of health will also undergo a huge shift. Some of the toxic routines will get uprooted. If you have some bad habits or anything for a long time, those will be dissolved. And there may be some change in your work, in your profession, in your job. There may be some new responsibility or complete shift in the direction. So pay attention to your digestion, to your food, to your sleep also, and also try not to overwork or over stress. And 6th house represents our enemies also. So be careful. Do lots of chanting, lots of mantras, lots of yagya homa, rituals, affirmations, and lots of spiritual work during these few days to protect yourself and to deal with any challenges, enemies, obstacles. That's all the 6th house matters. Do not take any new loans during these few days. If possible, pay back any loans if you have taken any loans. Next is Leo. If you're Leo moon sign, then this new moon will be in your 5th house in the sign of Sagittarius in Mula Nakshatra. It will uproot any creative blocks you have. So if you've not been feeling creative, this will remove all of those blocks. It will put you in touch with your deep creativity, intuition, and egos will dissolve. And also there could be tendency for impulsive romance. So do not get into any new romantic relationships these few days. Absolutely avoid. Just give it some time because things may not be clear. Things may not be as they seem to be. There'll be a lot of maybe karmic these issues with your children. So some things may come to surface. Some things may get resolved with your children. Same thing with your romantic partner. Also, be very careful dealing anything in the stock market. Again, this is not financial advice, but be very careful. The best remedy is 5th house is the house of chanting and mantra shastra. So do lots of chanting, lots of mantras. You can do the internally or in a group setting also you can do the Havan Yagya and lots of chanting. So that's the best remedy. And honor the creative juices within. So go within, you'll discover huge creative potential. This will open the portals for you. Next is Virgo rising, or Virgo, I should say Virgo moon sign. So if you're a Virgo moon sign, this new moon will take place in your fourth house. So this will help you clear any ancestral baggage. That's the fourth house, is like our lineage. You will also let go of any ancestral property or anything related to real. So it's a good time for selling, but not so much for buying. So if you've been in the market as a buyer, real estate, so wait a few days until after the moon starts waxing again. So do not do any deals. So again, this is not real estate advice, but in general, for real estate issues, that's the fourth house. You want to wait and not take any major decisions. Same thing with the vehicle also. Do not purchase any new vehicles around this date, December 18, 19. That's the new moon. You will discover something powerful, something like some deep secret related to your lineage, related to your ancestors, your family tree. Spend time with your mother. That's the fourth house. There may be some emotional release for your mother, or in terms of your connection with your mother, that may undergo a lot of change. Because remember, Mula, Nritti, she's the goddess of destruction. She'll destroy any negative energy. So if you've been carrying any negative karma from the past lives, from your lineage, from your ancestors, so something like Pitru dosh and things like that, this is ideal time to get rid of all of those karmic debts. So you can do lots of rituals, homa and yagya, and also deep meditation in your home. That's the fourth house. So that's for Virgo moon sign. Next is Libra moon sign. If your moon is in Libra, then this new moon will take place in your third house in the sign of Sagittarius in Mula Nakshatra. So very important to be very careful about your written communication, marketing, sales, newsletters, or if you write emails also especially. And also be careful in your short distance travels. Careful driving around the city. And if not necessary, especially during the time of the exact new moon, which is December 19th. In the US, that'll be around 5:45 p.m., December 19th, Pacific time. And that'll be December 20th. It'll be 7:15 in the morning. So these couple of days, if it's not necessary, do not travel. Do not even go like short trips. Don't take any unnecessary short trips. So stay safe, stay home. But this is a good time to awaken all of the skills with your hands. So if you play some instruments, if you're a healer, if you do anything with your hands, a powerful activation of that. So do rituals also, mudras, things with your hands are very powerful. But also do the ceremonies like rituals, the homa, yagya, fire rituals with your hands. So that's going to be good for your third house matters. Then if you're Scorpio moon sign, this new moon will be in your second house. So second house, there'll be some karma that will be dissolved, so related to your family. So some collective family karma will be removed, as any karmic debt you've been carrying collectively as a family, that will be resolved, that will be dissolved. And any negative emotions, things you've been carrying, those will be dissolved. Avoid any major spending on this day. And also related to your food, you may have tendency to eat old food, stale food, or junk food, or not eat at all, which is fine. Doing fasting on new moon is great, but do not eat tamasic food. Avoid eating meat and any junk food. But also related to your finances, there may be some karmic release. You may discover some things, you may change some things, you may also release some of these misconceptions about money, and or any negative beliefs or negative karma you've been carrying around wealth, around money, that will be dissolved. So do lots of rituals, ceremonies, and also be careful with your speech. Second house is our speech, and don't speak if you don't have to. So observe silence if possible on this day. Then Sagittarius moon sign, this new moon actually taking place in your first house, where the moon is placed. So there will be, you can say, identity crisis or change or transformation. It's like a major personal reset. This is your rebirth cycle. So the concept of yourself will dissolve temporarily. So go within and don't push any major decisions. Don't do anything major externally. Just go within, lay low, and just do lots of meditation. You can go in isolation. You can go to an ashram, go to a retreat. So allow the void to speak. Release any ego. Release any rigid ideas. So the old identity will dissolve and you'll be a new person. This is a karmic reset. It's giving you opportunity to dissolve any negative energy around yourself, your personality, who you are. That's the Mula Nakshatra. The Nritti will destroy all the negative energy that you may have been carrying this lifetime or from past lifetimes. So that's the Sagittarius moon sign. Next is Capricorn moon sign. A huge, deep karmic release for you because this new moon taking place in your 12th house. So 12th house is all the secrets. 12th house is the hidden fears, is the subconscious patterns, is the past life residues that we carry. So all that will come to surface and you want to release that. You don't want to hold on to that. Just do lots of meditation, stay calm, stay balanced, take care of your sleep. We go on a retreat, stay silent, do Monvrat, silent retreat. Those are essential. Very important that you don't waste your energy. This is like real activation of your subconscious mind. So it's excellent for moksha practices or yoga nidra. Avoid working if possible, or at least avoid overworking. So release any addictions or these ego issues or any hallucinations or things that your mind makes up, right? So those karmic patterns you've been carrying. So this is a great time. Just go within, do deep meditation, any of these things, past life regression, lots of that, yoga nidra, lucid dreaming, astral travel. This is absolutely powerful opening of this 12th house subconscious mind, giving you opportunity to release all of that karma in one night. This is the night of the new moon. Then we have Aquarius new moon. Aquarius moon sign. This new moon will be taking place in your 11th house in the sign of Sagittarius. There may be reset in terms of your friendships, your network, your desires. So those things, anything that is negative and not serving you in terms of any friends who are not meant for you, any networks that are not serving you, draining your energy, any desires that are like not holistic or you don't need those things. All those things will dissolve, will be destroyed. So remain detached from the groups that drain your energy, drain your frequency. Stay away from any of those friends or networks, especially these 2-3 days. Also, your ideas about income may dissolve and transform. You may have a new perspective on how to make money, how to improve your finances. There will be a lot of social pressure. There will be outdated ambitions and desires. So those all will be dissolved. So this will reset your 11th house, also your connection with your older siblings. These couple of days, stay away from any confrontation or disputes with your friends, with the network, also on social media. Stay away from social media if possible, at least for this one day or a few hours, the exact moment of new moon. So 11th house is getting a huge reset for you. Then we have Pisces moon sign, this new moon taking place in your 10th house. This is a karma realignment of your career. This will uproot any things that are not serving you in terms of your career, in terms of your profession. This will align your dharma and your karma. So your purpose, you will start thinking of what is truly my purpose instead of just doing a job. So you'll have vision about your career. You'll have vision about your public identity. That'll also undergo a transformation. On this day, do not launch anything new in terms of your career or profession. So don't start a new job. Let the universe clear the professional path for you. This is a release phase. Nritti, the goddess of destruction, is releasing all of the false expectations, any of the negative things that you've been working on, and all the career or the line of work that's not serving you. So this will give you a lot of clarity, a lot of cleansing, and a lot of powerful awakening when it comes to your karma. You'll align your karma with your dharma. So this is one day, but very powerful window to align your profession with your purpose.